Oh yeah, guys, just a little disclaimer. The only reason I posted this video is for my subscribers who's already been subscribed to me. Since this channel was a couples channel, it's not meant to bring up anything from my past or disrespect anyone or make anyone feel uncomfortable. So if my ex so happen to see this video, it's no disrespect to you or whoever you with. I moved on. I'm pretty sure you moved on. And yeah, no disrespect to my boyfriend. Just a little disclaimer, because I don't want y'all to be like, why is she still talking about it? And it's been years. It's just, I felt like I owe this video to my subscribers who've been subscribed since this was a couples channel, to see why this is no longer a couples channel. And yeah, so y'all could continue to follow my journey with this D. Thank y'all. Blessings, everyone. Blessings. Welcome back to MARiDiARYY channel. If you are new, make sure you subscribe. Pause this video right now. Hit that subscribe button right now. Right now. Subscribe. Also, don't forget to tap that notification bell so you can be notified when your girl posts and upload. And also, don't forget to leave a like for the consistency. And also, if you enjoyed this video, and if you have already been subscribed to your girl, once again, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for following my YouTube journey. Thank you for allowing me to share all my stories, my vulnerabilities, and everything in between. I really appreciate the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all up too long for this introduction. We're about to get right into this video. So guys, as y'all seen by that title, this is page 3, opening up about the breakup. If you haven't already, make sure you check out the last few videos, because I've been doing kind of like a series, making them kind of go in a select order so you could kind of understand everything and how it all connects and wrap up or whatever. But yeah, this is page 3, opening up about the breakup. So I'm gonna finish where I left off in the last video. If you haven't already watched it, make sure you go watch it before you watch this video so it could kind of make sense, and the other ones before. But yeah, so we ended up moving back to Mississippi. My ex-best friend ended up buying us bus tickets to come back down to Mississippi so we could stay with her, because we was at this point, we was like, we're gonna just move back. Like, it's the only thing that would make more sense. Like, we're struggling out here. Like, we don't have any other option. We done exhausted every other option we could think of. We don't have no home. We don't have no car anymore. No money. We sleeping in public bathrooms. Like, it's time for a change. So we end up riding a I think it was a Greyhound. Yeah, riding a Greyhound back to Mississippi or whatever. And we end up staying with my ex-best friend at the time. And I had ended up getting into it with her over something that was dealing with somebody else. Like, it was pointless, honestly. But I didn't get up to her, so we ended up staying with my sister Deja, who had passed away. And then we were staying with Deja for a little bit. No, I lied. We had went to go stay with my mom. We ended up staying with my mom for a little bit, but my mom wasn't too fond of me and his relationship. So me and my mom ended up getting into it. So we ended up staying with Deja. And Deja had decided fully if she was going to move to Texas, back to Texas herself, or she was going to stay down in Bay St. Louis. So we didn't want to, like, we all was planning on moving to Texas together, but she was just being indecisive, and she was at the point in her life where she wanted to be set because she was ready to start her career or whatever, because she was like into insurance and selling insurance and stuff, and also real estate. So we ended up going back to Star House or whatever, and we were staying with Star for a little bit. He had ended up working at Buffalo Wild Wings or whatever. We had like 700, maybe 700, 800 in our account. And we was planning on like letting him like work for like the first month or whatever. And then we was going to use that money and the money we already had to like move into a place. So we went house and apartment shopping. We had found one. It was like a little cheap apartment just for the meantime, you know, till we get back on our feet. I think the rent was like 700, 600. It wasn't too bad, and that's what our plan was or whatever. So like the week before we ended up breaking up officially, like I said, we ended up checking out the place or whatever. It wasn't the best apartments, but like, you know, it was a good start for us, especially where we were. Like, it was better than sleeping in a bathroom, I'll tell you that. So we was set on that. We was like, okay, cool. So at this point, all I needed to do was get a job myself, and he was already had a job. So all we had to do was like I said, save so we can move. So the next following week, I peeped like Angel, like his demeanor has started changing. He started being like rude and like short tempered with me. He started wanting to stay over by like mutual friend's house, and Angel never did that. If you know my ex and how he was with me, you would basically think he was obsessed, like literally, like he never wanted to like be apart from me. So I knew something was up. And also, you know, when you're a woman, you have that intuition. Even if you're not a woman, you're a man, you have that intuition. You know when something is up. And I just felt it. I'm like, something is just not right. Like something's off. Like how he been acting, how he been treating me, how he just been like short tempered, like haven't been wanting anything to do with me. I just knew. So I kept asking him, like, what's going on with you? What's going on? And like, I'm thinking maybe it's just, we've been through a lot, like the past couple of years. Like maybe that's what it is. Like he just exhausted. We young, we overwhelmed. Like maybe he started feeling burdened. I don't know. I can't speak for him, but like this just what was going in my head. So I'm like, okay. He was like, I just need space. So I'm like, okay, I agree. We probably both need space. So we had agreed that we gonna just take space apart from each other. But like in my head, I'm thinking like, yeah, we taking space, but like at the end of the day, we still kind of like basically together. We just taking space apart and giving each other a breather. But I guess when he meant taking the space, he meant like take a break, basically. Like he go do his own thing, I do my own thing, and that's just what it is. If we end up coming back together, we come back together. If not, we don't. But I'm not knowing this at the time. I'm thinking, like I said, like once he said we're gonna take space apart, like we just gonna be space. Like I'm gonna let him get a breather and go save our friends, go do his little man thing, and vice versa. And at the end of the day, we still, you know, because like I said, we had just looked at apartments, and we were already like on the rise of trying to get back stable and back, you know. So anyways, he ended up staying at a mutual friend house. He kept doing this, like usually when he get off, he'll let me know when to come get him so I can go pick him up, because he didn't get off until 12, 1, 2 in the morning because he worked at Buffalo Wild Wings. So, you know, that's like a sports bar, so it don't close until late. And this was like football season. So, like, I'm thinking maybe, you know, he's staying late because they need his help or something. Because one day I hit him up at the usual time, like around the time that he usually get off, to hit me up to let me know to come get him. And he didn't hit me up. So I ended up hitting him up. Come to find out, he texted me like he was off and he was hanging out with one of his friends. I'm like, mind you, I know all of his friends. Like, he didn't really have no friends, and no friends he had, I knew them before he knew them, because I've been living in Mississippi longer than he did. So I was confusion. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm like, friends? And you moving out your regular routine. Usually you'll call me and tell me you're off. You didn't even tell me that. At least you just saying you're off and you're hanging out with friends. I was confusion. So yeah, I ended up FaceTime because I felt something. He didn't answer my FaceTime. He ended up calling me regular. That was another sign. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, he moving walkie. So he answered the phone. He being very rude, like with me. Like, well, why you bugging me? I told you I'm just chilling with a friend. I'm like, where you at? He like, I'm by the movie theater. Where about a movie theater? Blah, blah, blah. Like, all his answer just wasn't making sense. Like, and I was just feeling it. I could just feel something was off, y'all. I promise. I could feel it in my spirit. So I'm like, okay. So I'm waiting up. I can't even go to sleep. Waiting for him to come. Waiting and waiting. I'm blowing up the phone, texting. He barely replied. I'm like, oh, he's acting out. So he finally get home. We end up getting into it because I'm like, what's up? Like, why is you moving like that? Like what's going on? I'm asking him. I literally ask him time after time. I'm like, do you got somebody else? Do you got somebody? Just tell me. Just tell me. Just tell me. No, I ain't got nobody else. I ain't got nobody. I told you I was just with a friend. With the woo. Cap. So anyways, he ended up saying he was staying at a mutual friend house again. This time, I FaceTimed him the next morning because I already felt something was off. But since it was taking space, I didn't want to be all up on his back like I would if we weren't taking space. So I waited till the next morning to hit him up when I first got up, and he didn't answer me. I FaceTime back to back to back, no answer. Text him back to back, no answer. Call back to back, no answer. So me being me, I pulled up. I pulled up on the mutual friend. I'm like, what's good? Angel there? The mutual friend had his girlfriend over there. He like, no. He said he was staying the night over here. He said, I haven't seen Angel. I said, call him Call him on your phone because he not answering me. Y'all, why this nigga called Angel? Angel answered on the first ring. He called him on FaceTime. I snatched the phone out of his. I'm like, yo, what's good? Like, you, blah, 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 blah. Like, you see me calling and text you, like, where you at? You say you was at, old dude house. You're not even over here. I'm over here. Like, what's up? Where you at? Why you lying? Da, da, da. Like, what's going on? This boy steady lying. He like, what you doing all that for? Why would you come over there? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, because you say you was over here. So what's up? Why you not over here? Where you at? So he over there like, oh, well, I left this morning and came by another friend's house. I'm like, you're lying because he just said that you never was over here. You said you came over here to stay last night. He said you're never over here. So what's really the tea? So, y'all, he ended up saying he was about to go to Nugget. I'm like, what? You about to go to Nugget? He claimed that he was at a friend's house and stayed in front of the Golden Nugget. Mind you, if you live down here in Biloxi, you know fucking well there's no fucking houses, apartment, nothing in front of the Golden Nugget. It's just another casino, the freaking the Margaritaville next to it, and then the bridge to go to Usher Springs. There's no houses right there, all apartments. So I'm like, all right, bet. I'm just, at this point, I'm already knowing game. I peep game. I'm just trying to get him to go over there so I can meet him and see what was really going on. So he was like, all right, I'm gonna meet you at Golden Nugget, blah, blah, blah. So I said, okay, bet. I threw the meet you this phone. Y'all, when I said I did an 80 and 60 fucking ticket, y'all, I was, woo! About 10, school. I wasn't playing with this nigga, y'all. My blood was boiling. I could feel myself. I was raging. I was ready to go punch on him. I was hurt. Y'all, I was broken heart. I could just feel all the emotions just starting to hit me. Like, it was like, okay. Because I already kind of knew he found somebody else, but I was just like in denial. Because like he went from being so obsessed with me over all these years. We was together for a course of like almost 7 years, 6-7 years, like literally on and off. So like he went from being this stuck like glue on me to being like how he was acting. I knew something was up. So y'all, I pull up. He already standing in the parking lot. I'm like, okay. But y'all, I'm gonna leave this right here because y'all, it gets juicy. I'm gonna leave this cliffhanger on y'all because y'all gotta stay tuned for the next part of this video because y'all, it gets juicier than this. But anyways, enjoyed this video so far. Make sure you hit that like button. Like this video up. You heard me. Get this video to 100 likes. Make sure you subscribe and tap that notification bell if you already haven't. And as always, stay lit. Stay blessed. Tune in for page 4, part 2 of this video. The breakup. And yeah, I'll see you guys for the next video. Bye, guys. MARiDiARYY out.